In a world of quiet leaders and polished words, he was loud, he was bold, and he didn't care what people thought. Some loved him, some hated him, but everyone knew his name. This is not just a story about business or politics. It's a story of rise, fall, and comeback, of a man who lost it all, but never gave up. This is the story of Donald Trump, the comeback king. Donald was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York. His father, Fred Trump, was a wealthy builder, but Donald wasn't a quiet or obedient child. He was wild, energetic, and hard to control. At just 13, his parents sent him to military school to teach him discipline. At the New York Military Academy, he learned leadership and structure. He rose through the ranks, becoming confident and competitive. But deep inside, he wasn't dreaming of medals. He dreamed of skyscrapers. After high school, he studied business at Wharton School, then joined his father's company, but he didn't want to stay in Queens. He had his eyes on Manhattan. In the 1970s, Donald took a big risk. He bought a rundown hotel in Manhattan. Most people thought it was a mistake, but he transformed it into the Grand Hyatt Hotel. It was a massive success, and suddenly, Trump was a name New York couldn't ignore. He became known for taking big risks and winning big. Trump built towers, casinos, airlines, even bought a football team. He lived large, flashy, loud. But in the early 1990s, the empire shook. He was $900 million in debt. His businesses failed. People said, Trump is finished. But Trump didn't quit. He made deals, restructured, and saved his brand. He said, I never went bankrupt. My companies did, not me. He walked through financial disaster and came out with his name still shining. In 2004, he made a surprising move. Reality TV, his show, The Apprentice, became a global hit. Millions watched him say, You're fired. He wasn't just a businessman anymore. He became a celebrity brand. Ties, steaks, books, buildings. Trump was everywhere. In 2015, Trump did what no one expected. He stood on stage and said, I am running for president of the United States. Many laughed. Many called it a joke, but he spoke differently. Plain, direct, fearless. He promised to protect American jobs, to build a wall, to put America first. And in 2016, against all odds, Donald J. Trump became the 45th president of the United States. Trump's time in office was filled with big headlines. He changed trade rules. He built parts of a border wall. He tweeted a lot. Some people supported him deeply. Others protested every day. He faced 2 impeachments, a global pandemic, and many tough challenges. But through it all, he never stayed silent. He never backed down. In 2020, Trump lost re-election to Joe Biden, but he refused to back down. He claimed the election wasn't fair. His words sparked huge debates across the country. On January 6, 2021, chaos unfolded at the Capitol. Many blamed his influence. Social media platforms suspended his accounts. News outlets said, this is the end of Trump's political career. But not him. He stayed silent for a while, then returned with a plan. He launched his own platform, Truth Social, held rallies, rebuilt his image, and in 2024, he announced, I'm running for president again. For most people, losing once is the end, but for Trump, it was fuel. And then it happened. In November 2024, Donald Trump was elected once more. He became the 47th president of the United States, a second term, a comeback like no other. On January 20th, 2025, he stood at the Capitol once again, hand on the Bible, smiling. He had done what no one believed possible. A non-consecutive second term, just like Grover Cleveland over a century ago. He made history. From real estate to reality TV to the White House, twice. He was mocked, He was defeated, he was banned. But he came back, every single time. Because Donald Trump never quits. He is, and will forever be, Donald J. Trump, the comeback king. If you like this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want more inspiring journeys like this, make sure to check out our other videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.